Rants. We're your host, Shadowing, Connie Clever. We're here with another episode of Mega Man X. That's the title.
Yep, you know it, man. Whee!
I know to admit, it is nice and short, so I'll be able to make the titles extra creative. Well, I gotta say, it will be hard to say, because I always complain about the titles being too long,
Right.
but even then, I usually just make it work either way. And honestly, if I can't think of anything for titles, then I might be screwed for this series, because honestly, they're only 20 minutes, and because of that, there's less stuff to comment about in the title. So, like, I feel like I'm just going to start taking random lines of the video and just, like, making, like, that a title or something. Like an out-of-context moment where it's like, what? Oh, wait, I know what... For this video, I'll call it, We Killed the Rock!
Dwayne Johnson's shaking in his boots, man.
I know.
Hello, sir?
So...
Alright. Now, are you gonna give me my robot suit, or nah?
So, what is a boundary you've always upheld?
A boundary.
Yes.
Honestly, I like, if someone's not, usually 100%, like, straightforward and honest with me, then I usually don't, like, entertain that relationship for too long.
Okay. Bro, you know what you look like? You actually look like a Punch-Out robot, like, from that old game, or not game, but like the toy set thingy, with like the blue guy and red guy.
Fucking robot.
Story. Yeah. I remember for being in that in Toy Story. So
Yeah, this'll work.
So what is a boundary you have a more challenging time reinforcing?
The honesty one. You can't force someone to be honest with you.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
But honestly, I don't really... Ah, fuck, asshole.
What would I say? Let me think. What would I give would I give a fake response or a real one? That is the question. Let me think. Oh, you know what? I got one. The boundary I've always upheld is being an ass to teachers. Like, whatever kid, like I would totally be the kid who would correct them if they, like, made a mistake. Or if they weren't being direct enough with instructions, I'd be like, well, technically, you didn't say this. You said this.
Funny. Yes, right.
Yeah, I was so that kid. The one I have, I guess the boundary I have more challenging time reinforcing would probably be... I guess it's less of reinforcing boundary and more of I don't know how to act in that scenario where it's like, because I've never really had friends, one of the first friends I made was really me just being kind of like a puppy dog to them, where I just kind of followed them around, was like, this is what friends do, right? And it's like, and they just didn't mention anything because they didn't really care. It's like, I didn't bother them, but I wasn't like too annoying.
Right, you weren't really a friend, you were just someone who was there.
Who was tagging on. It did help at the time that I didn't really talk if I didn't know the person, so, like, whenever they would talk to other people they knew, I would just sit in the background and just be like, hey, I'm here technically, like, basically doing nothing.
Yeah, I'm technically a part of this conversation by sitting here.
Yeah. But I technically don't know, because like I can't think of a boundary I really am challenging enforcing, because when it comes to boundaries, I'm really good at, like, once I know the boundary, I can hold it really well. Like, if I know where's the line, I know I can, where it is, and I can stick with it.
Makes sense. All right. That was pretty okay.
And with my lax attitude,
And now
I'm
I
not like
got that
always trying to be like a
weapon. Right.
micromanager, which also helps in that scenario technically. Because if you always try to
Right.
micromanage everything, it can be easy to pass over
Manage
a
everything.
boundary or push a
How do I
boundary, I
feel
should
on this?
say.
Do I wanna? I'll go here first.
So these are both two rants. Let me get another question for you. Actually, do you want me to go on one of these rants, or do you want me to keep asking questions?
Honestly, either's fine. I'm cool with both. I'm gonna be
Okay.
real with you. When you are talking, whether it's bullshitting with me or something, it can help at times.
Okay. So I'm gonna go with the rant then. So I don't know why I thought it. Maybe it was just because I was trying to. One day I was like, why is SAO consistently like one of my favorite anime? Cause I definitely understand why people can have issues for it easily, and sometimes it is kind of bullshit where it's like, okay, they just pulled, oh, let me win out of my ass. Like, like there's definitely times where I can definitely see that, and I can understand like some of the annoyance with it. But when I was thinking of it, I wrote down that I think one of the main reasons SEO stays at my top is for two reasons. One, it was my first entry into anime, and while it has its flaws in regards, in some regards, like most things, I still look at it with an appreciation since for me it looked and sounded so cool. It's one of the
Like
main
what it did
reasons
for you as
I
a
still look
person.
out I still look out for old or edgier anime. And my second reason is liking it is because for most of my life, I've always been a solo player. And while I don't play any MMOs,
You made a mistake by going to this level.
I did.
I
Wait,
didn't.
hold on.
Oh,
I don't
sorry.
play any MMOs, and I did have team. Wait. Oh, I think I'm supposed to say. Okay, so I did mess up there. I didn't play MMOs or have teammates or really any friends to play with, so I took the ability. So I so so I took the ability to have good internet that was granted at the time. And it's only when I don't have the internet or friends that I realize that it was one of my greatest downfalls of games that are meant to be played with others, not just solo. Which is definitely true because games are always more enjoyed with friends, and because I never made friends, I was always like, well, why would I need other people to play a game? I just need this console and my internet, and that's all. It's not that hard. And it was only after leaving my home and then finding a place that didn't have internet that it was like, God damn it, why is nothing working? It's like, oh, it's because it's not fun and it's just annoying. Yeah, I think that's one thing that I always think is a little bit odd is that for some reason, now maybe just because I like play mystery games and I like the idea that I always have to have an excuse, but like for some reason I always like to come up with reasons why I think certain ways or like get conclusions to things that even if it's like minimal things, like it doesn't have to be like big ideas, it could just be something really minimal. But for some reason, I always have to come up with a reason or an excuse for why such a thing is the reality. And at first I thought it was because I wanted to like defend myself, like with a logic and reason. But when I thought about afterwards, if I went to defend myself, I probably would just get louder, which would not help in my case in most scenarios.
That went easier than I expected, but I got out the tower easy. My original plan was to go to the next stage first,
Yeah.
or because then I could have went up this entire tower while being invincible. Oh. Okay.
Okay, so,
How are we looking at on time?
we're at 10 minutes. Next question is,
Sweet, man.
what do you,
Right.
which is more romantic, flowers, a gift, or a candlelit meal?
Probably either the gift or the meal.
I
Gift
would,
usually like that feels like right.
I would say it depends on like what time it is. Like if it's like around dinner, I would definitely go with the meal. But at the same time, the gift could also be sort of around any time of the day. Like the gifts can be as sort of possible plenty times on Thursday. Well, the candlelit meal is a bit more selective of like it has to be dinner or could it be lunch? I guess it could be lunch. It could be lunch technically, but it feels like thematically it would have to be dinner.
Get up there! Get up! Get up! Yes!
You
Yes!
literally you look like me from Battle Block Theater when I was trying to lag my way into that one gem.
Increased shooting capability. Alright, I think that's the final upgrade.
So, the
Right.
next question I have is... Wait, hold on. Okay, so... Did I ask this? I don't remember. I'm gonna
what is
assume
it?
I didn't ask. So with that assumption going forward, what was the first movie that made you cry?
None.
So movie has never made you cry. For
No
any
movie.
reason.
No. No.
Okay. For me,
Yeah, I mean, it's
I
not much I could add to it.
it's like, cause at first I was like, well, not even out of laughter, like there wasn't like a funny movie that was like making you crack up that bad. It's like, no. I don't know how to laugh, that's the problem, or how to cry, that's the problem.
Yeah, man, I've never cried before, you know that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you are an alien, so I mean, what could I expect?
What?
So the movie that made me cry was Inside Out, mostly because of how direct the message was. Now,
It felt to you? Yeah.
yeah, how you can't always be happy, you have to be sad occasionally, or else, you know, it's like I don't know the exact
You're not
comparison or
actually
way to
living.
phrase it, but
To be fully healthy, you have to experience the full range of emotions. You can't
Yeah.
just expect one thing and bottle up everything else.
yeah, that's a good way of saying it.
Something along those lines.
Yeah. And especially for a younger me who was like, what if I just play games and just don't feel things anymore? Like, what if I just like stop feeling things and I just always play games and always be happy, you know?
But
Who needs feelings when you can just not have those? You just have the one that you like, you know?
I got my boomerang back. Now, if I remember correctly, this will allow me to cut off an attack of him. One of his
Okay.
attacks. Boom,
You know-
got it.
You know, I was gonna leave this part of this rant outside the video, but I'll edit it as needed to fit the video in case there's anything I've written here about my previous life. But anyway. So I continued to say, and up until I had actually watched the movie, I no joke thought you could stay away from sad things and you just never had to be sad. And I think it's one of the reasons games have. Wait, hold on. What am I saying here?
Sometimes you be putting weird notes in.
Oh, okay, no, I see what I said. Okay.
Alright!
So what I said was
see if I can still get...
I think it's one of the reasons games have lost a lot of their enjoyment for me. And what I mean is I used games for a good portion of my life and just as an escape and for instant joy. And I'm at this point where it's no longer an escape. It's just me wondering what was so fun, or why did I want to keep coming back. There's mostly
yes, like what is
mostly because it was only used
There's
for
a lot
short
of
term,
things
and
like
I must have forgotten what I'd enjoyed about them. Why do I have a problem with? Oh, and then I continue. Okay. So that was a different tangent I was going to start on, but that's the tangent over with.
Anyways.
I combined two notes together on accident.
Right. Yeah, well, I mean... anyways, we finally got here. Fortress put an end to war with humans and machines. Hopefully humans don't go extinct. Now we start fucking up this guy and his shit. I forgot something in the Penguin Man stage. Split up, I'll go in first, slip in while I keep the main defenses busy.
Alright, so now that I did that,
right.
Where's the next question? Oh, okay. What do you think is the worst color to wear?
Orange.
Really, orange.
Yeah, I have a thing against orange and yellow. I just don't like them as colors.
For me, it's a bit more subjective, but personally, well, of course it's subjective. But let me re-explain that. What I mean is that for me, I really like bright colors. So like faded or darker colors are usually like I don't really like those. Maybe it's just because of my new persona, mostly because of how like showboaty I am. And because of just
I'm glad I caught myself.
Because of how much, maybe it's also probably because when you think of a brighter color, it's, at least for me, I think of bright colors as like being their true selves or something like that, you know? They're not lowering themselves down by any, and they're only bringing brighter things in, you know? Something along those lines. I don't think it sounds philosophical, but it might be, I'm not sure. So wait, why are you Rainbow Boy? Are you like using all the suits at the same time?
Because I'm invincible.
Oh. Was it because you hold in that power or something?
Yeah, when you hold it... Okay, now that I got my... What I got in that last capsule was something to, basically upgrade all my shots. I can now, like, also, like, you know how I was supercharging my, one main attack and it would turn blue and whatnot?
Yeah.
Like, green and then blue if,
yeah. And purple, and by pink
whatever.
by the end.
Point being, now I can do that with all my attacks. I can turn them all into... I can make a upgraded form of all of it. And with the chameleon ones, I was able to turn invincible.
Okay.
Stay back, X. I'll take them on. You know how it be.
This question I think we definitely answered. So let me get rid of that one.
Alright, yeah. Good, another question. Let's see if we
Would
can...
you... So, I think I know the answer, but I'll ask anyway. Would you ever take someone back who cheated on you?
Not likely. Don't listen to him, X. Go and blast him. X can't defeat me. War armor.
I would probably say... Probably not, but at the same time, I feel like I wouldn't be completely closed off to the option, but I would be hesitant.
Right. Like, for me, that's pretty much the ultimate betrayal of any kind in a relationship, so there's not really any need to continue with it, you know? If it didn't work, it didn't work. You carry on.
Yeah.
No, Zero, don't kill yourself. Alright.
What would you say you were most grateful for in your life?
Let's see. What am I most grateful for? I'm grateful for my, the freedoms I have, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I'm grateful to be able to live my own life and to at least have some say in what direction my life goes in.
Yeah.
I appreciate in both hate consciousness and like what it means to be human in the same like breath.
Yeah.
Because it's both a blessing and a curse. Where did that energy come from? It really doesn't matter. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Damn, I lost my phone. Oh shit. Yankers. Okay, we're good. Okay. I would say what I'm most grateful for is probably, most grateful for more than likely, I would have to say, I mean, the most obvious answer, like if I had to give a fake answer, I would say my person who made me a shadow. But as a real answer as well, I would say is the person who made me into what I am, mostly because they were quite willing in their... They were, what I would say is, specifically the trait of they understood that games sometimes did have a pause menu, and they were understanding of that fact. So sometimes when they would need me to help them get around and whatnot, they'd be cool where it's like, alright, yeah, get to the same point, then I need your help, you know? And I was thankful for the understanding because that's not a guarantee when it comes to people who make shadows like everyone does. Is that you can't guarantee that they will have the understanding or the care to actually give you a few seconds to save your progress. Bro, Chameleon...
No!
Oh, I was actually gonna say, bro, Chameleon actually do be carrying this game though, not gonna lie.
I know, it is kind of nice. What is in here? Okay.
How do you hope people feel when they're around you?
I don't really care how they feel. That's their problem.
What? Wow, you don't even hope your girlfriend feels happy to be around you? Damn, talking about hard.
You said people in general.
Well, yes, but you could have
You
picked a very
do
specific
you wait?
scenario
You
where
said
that.
how I wait.
No,
You said how I feel or
no.
how I
How do you no?
okay.
How do you hope people feel when you're around them? And then you said no, you don't care. And I said, and so I said, I was talking about your girlfriend, and I'm like, I bring it up because you could pick a specific scenario when you do hope they feel something, you know, like. Like, you could have picked a specific scenario when you do hope a certain feeling arises.
All right. When it's just people in general, then I don't care too much. But if we're talking my girl, probably just in general happy. I don't really care beyond that.
Yeah. Bro,
If I
you
make
literally
others
took damage
feel,
as you were doing the transition, so you looked like you were doing the moonwalk.
yeah.
You were
Oh,
like,
son of a bitch.
I'm sliding.
Oh god, no.
Oh my god, that's so good. Uh, bruh. uh,
This sucks ass.
Dude, if you finish this right now, we'll be done within an hour and 10 minutes. Well, maybe not exactly that long, but still, like, goddamn. You were not kidding you were gonna finish this quickly.
Yeah, it is, in my opinion, an okay to easy game. Damn it! No, well, I kind of expected that. Alright, I'm assuming it's time?
So, I don't know how you want to interpret this question, but what are causes that are
Right.
important to you?
Wait. I was gonna ask one thing before you do,
Oh, okay.
that. I was gonna ask you to pause.
Oh, okay. We'll be right back.
Sorry.
Alright, we're back, and he's gonna do
You
the
ready?
outro, as he is also just revealed,
Right.
and we're gonna have, like, 3 more episodes of this, so that caught me off guard. I thought we were about to do the final boss.
Nah. Honestly, this spider might take me a minute. And then I gotta go collect the final tea tank. But anyways,
yeah, outro.
I was gonna say, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comment section or in our Discord by clicking on the link in the description or in our About section. You can find links to our other medias there as well. If you enjoyed the video and want more of the series, click on the box on the right when it shows up. And if you're interested in what YouTube suggests, click on the box on the left. Thank you all so much for watching again, and we'll see you next time.